I'm over here trying to reevaluate my life to see what I'm gonna do about my living arrangements, my living situation, and my bills. Yes, it's crazy. I got me some White Castles. I don't know where y'all live at, but I'm in the area, a location where they have White Castles. And where I'm from, St. Louis, Missouri, they have White Castles. But when I moved to Houston, they didn't have White Castles. So I have access to White Castles. So I got a high C orange. Yes, I'm over here reevaluating my life because at the end of the day, my job just changed the cash advance app to a different app. So it messed up my money because I owed like $700 with the previous cash advance app, and then they started a new one. So they took out so much money out of my check. So that messed me up for November. So now it put me behind on my rent and everything. So I'm like, should I even pay rent for November, or should I just relocate, or should I explore other options? Because I just don't like the fact of working and paying bills all year round and just to end up with no money in my pocket. That's a problem for me. But I'm trying to hang in here. Got my White Castle. I'm trying to hang in here for as long as my apartment see fit. If they don't put me out, then I might pay my rent next week if I have enough money to pay it. But if they trying to put me out, then I'm just gonna have to explore other options, because at the end of the day, I'm kind of low-key over the fact that I don't have enough money. Even though I'm gonna stop shopping on Amazon so much. I just ordered me some gloves from Amazon because it's cold up here. I need some gloves on my hands because I took Uber today to go look for a car, and they talking about they want 34 to 35,000. They want 3,400 to 3,500 down on a new SUV that I don't have. I got 2 double cheeseburgers and cheese fries. Uber Eats. Bismillah. I wanted some Chinese food, but we're trying to save on money. This was $20. But I don't like the fact that I'm paying all this rent and paying Uber. So more than half of my paycheck is going to rent and Uber, and I'm not able to save any money. That's a problem for me. Me not being able to save money is a problem for me. And that has to change. I love a good high C orange. I gotta take these pickles off. For some reason, I don't like these pickles on my White Castle's burger sometimes. It's still warm. I don't have no ketchup. And they didn't put no ketchup in the bag. I guess I was supposed to ask for ketchup. I know at White Castles you do have to ask for condiments. But yes, I was literally in the process of selling my sofa, selling this table, and moving into a vehicle. And I still might do that low key. I see a lot of people on YouTube are living in their cars. And so many people are doing that over this last month, because rent is just ridiculous. My rent right now is $1,089 because it's late. My electric and my heat is included, so that's good. But that's still too much for a 1-bedroom apartment. And it's just me by myself. That's way too high. And I just don't like that we have been subliminally programmed to make us believe that that's not that expensive. That's ridiculous. $1,000 some a month for rent should be like a 2 to 3 bedroom house. Back in the day, or in certain states, you can get a house for you can get a 2 to 3 bedroom house for $1,000 and for $1,100. And that would be for a family, a husband and wife, roommates, you and your adult children, or you want to rent it out, have a roommate or something. But a 1-bedroom from over $1,000, and I don't have a dishwasher. I don't have a built-in microwave. I don't have a fitness center. I don't have a patio or balcony to walk out on. I have to go out in the hall to wash my clothes. What am I paying? What am I paying $1,000 some for? This is a comfort food because it reminds me of St. Louis. And it reminds me of my father a little bit too. My daddy used to always take me to White Castle. And I used to get this 2 double cheeseburger and a cheese fry. And sometimes a chocolate shake. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. Yes, life is too short for me to just be using all my paycheck to pay rent and paying for Uber. And then being broke. On my way back from the car dealership today, I was thinking about how my grandmother, the house that she lived in, all like when I grew up in, they stopped paying rent on it and they had to move out after like 10, 11, 15 years or something. And I'm like, it's just crazy that like these apartments they don't give you any credit for all the rent that you have paid. If you're not able to pay your rent, they gonna put an eviction notice on your door and try to put you out. And it's not the fact that I don't have a job. It's not the fact that I don't work. It's not the fact that I'm irresponsible with my money. It's the simple fact that my rent is too high. Things are too expensive. The answer is not for me to work overtime and work myself to death to pay this crazy bills and stress myself out. That's not the answer. The answer is not to stress myself out and overwork myself just to be able to afford to have a decent, civilized life. But I should have at least $1,000 saved up in the bank. But I can't even do that because all of my bills take all my money. But like I said, what I am going to do is stop buying stuff from Amazon for the rest of this year. I just ordered some gloves. And I'm not going to buy anything from Amazon for the rest of this year. Keep my fingers crossed because I have to see a difference because I've been ordering Uber Eats like every other day. I've been ordering food to go. Like I haven't really went grocery shopping. And I just don't have the taste to buy anything to cook. I just don't have, just not in me to even cook. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. I haven't cooked in a long time. But it's just me. So like, yes, I used to buy groceries all the time, but now I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling cooking right now. But I actually, when I work, I actually cook at work and, you know, I'm able to eat dinner at work. And tomorrow we're having Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to anybody who celebrated. I know that it's controversy around these holidays, but we know Black people gonna still celebrate these holidays, whether it's wrong or right. But they ordered the Thanksgiving food in my job, and all we have to do is warm it up. So I'm working tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I worked last year on Thanksgiving. I actually made my first turkey for the first time, and I looked on YouTube to find out good recipes. And I threw down on that turkey last year. It was so juicy and flavorful. I let it marinate like for a day. I put butter in it. I put all the good seasonings in there. I hooked it up. It was so juicy. It was delicioso. My coworker was like, "You did good, mama. You threw down." She's like, "It's good." I'm like, "Thank you." But this year I'm not making no turkey. I'm just cooking. I'm just warming up whatever the company bought for the clients, whatever the company ordered, I'm just gonna warm it up. But anyway, I just want to hop on here and say that your girl was over here reevaluating her life for the last couple of days because since my job switched over to a different cash advance app, they messed up my money for November. So now I'm trying to catch up on my rent, everything. And that just threw me off. So now I'm like, if they want to put me out, then I just have to go find somewhere else to live because I do have a job. So I got income coming in. My money just was messed up because it was tied up in one cash advance app and then tied up in the new cash advance app. And then the new cash advance app, you just get paid like you have access to your pay the next day after you work. It's not like a large sum of money at one time. But anyway, I say all that to say that one little these fries and that little double cheeseburger fill you up. I'm gonna save this one. We're gonna save that one for let my food go down. We're gonna let my food go down a little bit. We're gonna put this one in the microwave. But when I went to drive time today, and he told me that first of all, my phone is off, my iPad is off, so their Wi-Fi wasn't really working at drive time, so it took a long time for me to get access to my payment information, to my paycheck stub on ADP. But he finally got access to my information on ADP to verify my income. But he told me that I need $3,400 to $3,500 to get a nice SUV. And I plan on moving into a SUV, or I want to get a vehicle that I can actually set up a decent living situation in. I don't want to just be cramped up in no vehicle. But I'm telling you all my business, knock on wood. Can't nobody stop my blessings. But I was like, well, maybe I can hang in my apartment for a little while longer, and I could just start saving my money up to get me a vehicle, so I won't, so maybe if I just need to take time to build up to that, you know what I'm saying? Since I don't want to just get something that's not suitable for the situation. Like, I want to get something that I actually like. So it's going to take time for me to get there. So I can let me just pace myself and calm down and hope and pray that they don't try to put me out before I'm able to pay my rent. And, so I can have time to get my stuff together. But I was under the impression that I'm just about to sell my couch, I'm about to sell this table, and I'm about to move, and I'm about to try to find me a little vehicle to sleep in and put my stuff, my bed in storage and stuff, and like just start saving my money up so I can have some money saved up, and then get any little car and live in it. And I'm gonna be cold, and I'm bundle up and get me an electric blanket and everything. I was thinking about doing that. That was my plan. That was my goal this week. I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I was gonna wait till I actually did it to get on here and tell everybody what I actually did. But today is the day that I'm not gonna do that right away. Today is Wednesday. So come Monday, I'm gonna give it to Monday to see if I actually pay my rent here. If I pay my rent because I didn't pay my rent in November. If I'm able to pay my rent Monday for November, then I'll stay for a little while longer in order to save up my money to get a vehicle. And then eventually I am going to sell my stuff and put my stuff in storage, and I will move into a vehicle that's suitable to live in. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be in a situation again where I don't have any money. No money saved up, no backup plan, no nothing. That's for the birds. I can't do that no more. And on top of that, I am going to stop ordering stuff off Amazon. I'm not going to buy anything else. I'm not buying nothing else. I'm not buying no shoes. I'm not buying no clothes. I'm not buying nothing for the rest of this year. All of December, I'm going to save all of my checks. I'm going to save all I'm going to do is buy food to eat, Uber to work, and pay my rent. I'm not buying nothing extra. Not buying anything that I don't need. Nothing at all. And save a little money and give me a vehicle, inshallah. And I would love to have a place to live, apartment, and have a cozy home and be able to stay in my bed and have a refrigerator and a shower and running water and, a bathroom and a kitchen and a bedroom and all of that. But I don't want to be broke at the end of the day. I cannot do that. But I'm hanging in here. We're going to see how it works out, because in a minute I should be able to get checks from YouTube, inshallah. So I'm waiting on that to be 100% eligible to start putting ads on my videos, because I really need just a little extra income, because I used to work overtime in my job, but there's really not that much overtime available right now because I used to work overnights, but they hired somebody on permanent overnight, so I'm not able to work overnight for real. I can pick up shifts at another house, but I told you I don't want to overwork myself because I'm 45 years old. My health is questionable, and I'm just trying to hang in there. I'm not trying to overwork myself. We're not doing that. We're not overworking ourselves. We are minding a business that pays us, and we are doing what's economically friendly, and we are, we have to budget our money, budget our income to make ends meet. But the answer is not to overwork myself. I cannot do what I used to do, because when I first started working, I was making like $1,200, $1,300 every paycheck, and that was good. But I was working like 100 and something hours every 2 weeks, like 100 and 120 hours every 2 weeks. But I can't do that anymore. I can't do it anymore because I need a break. Yeah, so I've been taking my off days. Like today, I just need to chill and relax. I'm not going to sell my stuff. I removed my stuff from Facebook Marketplace because I don't even feel like being bothered with that. But I was ready to do it. I was ready to go ahead and sell my stuff and, get a car and all this stuff and I was really ready to, have the process going this week. But when I just went to that drive time, I came to the conclusion, no, I need to save my money up and stop spending money, even though I feel like I'm not really spending that much money. But clearly I can't afford to spend anything. Clearly I can't afford to do anything, because clearly I can't afford to spend money on nothing, because I refuse to be broke. So I guess people think, I've been thinking that I haven't been spending money on unnecessary stuff, but clearly I can't buy anything for myself. At least for the rest of this year, I'm not going to buy nothing for myself. I'm not going to do that. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to see how that work out for me, if I can actually save some money. But yeah. Yeah, so I got plans to do what's in my best interest, because at the end of the day, paying rent and paying Uber and being broke and working paycheck to paycheck is for the birds, and we will not be doing that in 2025. So that has to stop. So I will be reevaluating the situation again in the near future. And yes, because at the end of the day, this is not where it's at. And I'm not cool with the situation of being completely broke and not being able to buy my basic necessities, things that, like a pair of shoes, or no. Anyway, we're not going to deprive ourselves, but in 2025, it's going to be a new year. I will be officially monetized on YouTube, and I will receive a check from YouTube, inshallah. So that little 200 or 300, however much it'll be greatly appreciated, because anything is, appreciated. So I need that. So for all my hard work and effort. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to hang in here. I'm going to go watch me something on YouTube and pray to the Most High. Thank Him today. We're not going to worry today. We're just going to rest. Today's my day off. I'm just going to rest. And I'm going to just get through this week. And then come next Monday, we can take a look, go back to the drawing board next Monday. When I get paid, we're going to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate the situation, see what I need to do. But anyway, I'm going to keep you all posted, let you all know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to stay in my apartment, if I'm going to relocate, if I'm going to live in a vehicle, what I'm going to do. But what I am going to do for sure, is I'm going to manage my money better. I'm not going to buy anything for the rest of this year, and see how that works for me. I recommend you all do the same, because at the end of the day, it's okay. It's nice to have a place to live and a roof overhead and all of this, but what's not okay is being broke and having $0 in your pocket, $0 in your savings account, and working paycheck to paycheck. That's not good at all. Anyway, remember to always keep the Most High first. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Assalamu alaikum, my sisters and brothers. Peace be upon you. Remember to always keep the Most High first, and be blessed. Bye.